Holy Fire Defense, back at it again. I want to talk about some of the stuff I've been looking at right here, and we're going to get into it about our economics and the inflation that they say is not happening when we know for a fact that it's happening. Because anytime you look in your pocket, you could tell that it's happening. But we'll get into that. But just listen to what they're saying. Look what Trump had it at, and look where Biden has it at now. But Bidenomics is working. Please.
So to your point, the CPI overall, the level is up 17%.
Yeah.
Now, 30 months into it, Biden's inflation rate, 7.4% at an annual rate. Yours, less than 2%,
Yeah.
1.9%.
It was actually a perfect number, too. You know,
Unbelievable.
You're a student of inflation, right? You know how but literally, 2% is the perfect number. They actually don't want it to be zero.
Yeah.
They want it to be 2%, and we hit 2%, if you think, 1.9%.
And by the way, I love your commentary, but look at this. Grocery prices, food at home. The level is up 20%. Under your administration, 2%.
That's what I'm talking about. They say that there's no real inflation. This is what Biden and his team says, but that ain't true because I know that I cannot go into a grocery store and buy more than 5 items without spending $100 and something. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I know that I can't go to the gas pump right now without the gas being no less than $5.29 a gallon. So please, this stuff is out of control. It's ruining people, man. It's like the money that you have now. When Trump was president, it would have carried you well. You would have did well. If you have the same money that you had then, now, it's like you need triple that money in order to be okay, in order to be able to have, your groceries and be able to put gas in your car. And God forbid if you want to go somewhere, man, don't go no more than 5 miles away. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's real bad. And, man, they're just doing so much lying. I'm just sick of the lies.
Again. And then finally, on gasoline, Biden's back to $3.87. That's this week.
Going up.
Yours was around $2 again.
$3.87 where? In the backwoods or somewhere at the top of Montana? Not in California.
Actually.
That's right.
This is the stuff that's driving people crazy. Let's go to the second one.
Okay.
He says he's created 13 million new jobs. Nobody can find it.
Yeah.
Okay. 2.1 million. You had 4.9 million.
That's right.
He says he's created 800,000 manufacturing jobs. No one can find them. It's maybe recovery from COVID, but that's all. You had more than twice as many. And then the other thing, in terms of people hurting and living paycheck to paycheck, the mortgage rate has jumped from 2.65% to 7.5%.
Yeah.
Now that is absolutely crazy. That's sick. That now if you want to buy a house, your mortgage rate is 7.51%. When I bought my house, it was at 3%. This is crazy. This is just outrageous. If you want to get out of California, that means you got to go somewhere else and buy a house and lock into that kind of percentage rate. Paying $4,000 and $5,000 a month for mortgage. It's just absolutely crazy. It's crazy. But I bet you everybody they let over here illegal, they'll give them all kinds of deals to buy stuff. As long as he can get the votes. That's what it's all about. Biden saying that when people come over here illegally, that 4,000 or 5,000 is coming over a day or more, that he'll give them IDs and let them be able to register or whatever, be able to work. Man, you don't care about them working. All you care about is them being able to vote for you. You liar. That's all you do is lie. Your whole setup is a lie. Synagogue of Satan.
751. That is killing people. And I don't know that anyone's interviewed a president before and done all these numbers, but, I know you like to do the numbers. And this is the story. There was a Trump boom, and there's a Bidenomics bust. I want to play a sound. Here's Biden attacking you.
When I took office, the pandemic was raging, and our economy was reeling. Are you taking blame for inflation? No.
Why not?
Because it was already there when I got here, man. Remember what the economy was like when I got here?
It was
Jobs
great.
were hemorrhaging. Inflation was
It was
rising.
great within a
We weren't
pandemic.
manufacturing a damn thing here.
What do you make of that? Untruths? I mean, I
Yeah.
could call it another word, but after all.
It's a disgrace.
Look, man, I can't even do this no more. This infuriates me. They do so much lying, and I'm glad people are opening their eyes. I stop going for a hook, line, and sinker. I mean, do your homework on what's going on and understand the tactics that they're using. Don't just believe everything they're saying. It's lies. Trump backs up his stuff with actual facts, with actual actions. These people are liars, man, and I'm sick of it. Sitting over here paying $1 million for gas, double the mortgage for houses. It's just ridiculous. And then on top of that, they're just flooding our country with people just running up in here. The resources are depleted. Look at New York. You know, that's one of the most blue, left states in the country besides California. And they're fed up. They're sick of it. I mean, come on, man. People all say this and that, and they're Democrats and all that, until you start playing with their money, until you start playing with their ability to eat, and you'll see all that crap fly right out the door. They're only going along with this stuff because it seems like the fad, the thing to do, because if you don't do it, you're not with what needs to be going on. Man, they don't care about none of that when you start taking away their food and you start taking away their money. Quit playing. Holy fire defense. I'm done.